Let's go to Dubai now. Expo 2020 is not just about showcasing the latest technological innovations across the world. The global event also has a program that is designed to give students in the UAE schools an opportunity to perform at one of the most prominent stages at the Expo. The Young Stars program has been running for 5 years now, and there are hopes that those who take part in this initiative will go on to make great contributions to the arts. Ayanda Nyathi is part of our team in Dubai.
Expo 2020 Dubai offers a vast array of opportunities for the thousands of participants who are lucky enough to be part of this global event. Some of the opportunities are explicit than others, but there's one that certainly caught our attention, and we're hoping to tell you a bit more about it. And to do exactly that, let's bring in Emma Chandler. She's the manager of a program called Expo Young Stars, looking like a star herself. Thank you so much for speaking to us within the majestic Al Wasl here in Dubai. So my understanding is that there's a school program that Expo has. Help us place where Expo Young Stars falls in.
So as we know, we have so many super talented students, school students across the UAE, and we wanted to provide them with an opportunity to showcase their talent, creativity and passion on a global stage. Yeah. And as you can see, it quite literally is a global stage. This is where big events happen, like the opening ceremony, Coldplay, Alicia Keys, the Black Eyed Peas have all performed on this very stage. So I just think it's a super special thing that we also have UAE school students perform on the same stage. And hopefully it's something that they'll look back on in years to come and say, you know, I was there on that stage, I got the opportunity to perform on the same stage as superstars. Look,
it's not a bad start. You've had literally heads of state speak at this very stage itself. Yeah. But, you know, my understanding is that what you try to do is obviously give some of these students lifelong lessons that in some ways are aligned to the different districts that are here at Expo. We know there's the Opportunity District, Sustainability and Mobility as well. Speak to us a bit more about that.
That's right. So the performances are actually based on the sub-themes of Expo 2020 Dubai. Yeah. So we have mobility, sustainability, opportunity and also the legacy of the UAE. So we actually onboard the schools for Expo Young Stars, but then they completely interpret the theme however they want to, and they try to get the students as involved in that process as possible. So what we're actually seeing on stage is something that's been written, designed, choreographed completely by the students.
Wow.
So it's really their talent shining through on stage. And we've had a lot of feedback from the schools already saying how it's impacted on the students' lives.
Nice.
We've had students tell us that they've gained a lot of confidence through EYS and they've made new friends. I think we've even had some that have said from this experience they've decided they want to pursue a career in performing arts. So yeah, it's been a really inspiring program for the students, I think.
Yeah, especially because a lot of what happens here at Expo is about forward-looking, you know, planning for the future, innovation for the future. So it's lovely to see how even the arts are considered in that process. But I do wonder, and I better be careful how I say this, there are some performances that stand out more than others. Which ones are those for you?
So I think for me it's the super unique performances. Yeah. We've had certain things that I really did not expect to see here at Expo. We've had things like ventriloquism, comedy, giant puppets, like over 2 meter high puppets, marching bands, circus acts, dance troupes, choirs, orchestras, literally any type of performing art you can think of. We've had it here at Expo Young Stars. So we knew the level of talent was very high here in the UAE, but I think even we've been taken aback by how outstanding and incredible some of these performances have been. And honestly, sometimes visitors walk past and they stop and they think it's a professional level show. They don't realize it's actually school students, because that's the level of talent that we've been getting at Expo Young Stars.
Fantastic. And the performances themselves are about 15 to 20 minutes or so. You'll correct me if I'm wrong about that.
Yes.
Do you know how long it takes them to put it together?
It varies. We've had some schools that say we've been working on this just for a month because, of course, all of the COVID restrictions have meant that they've had less time than they would have previously. Some schools have been working on it for over a year. We originally started onboarding schools in 2019, so it's been a long time coming, but it's definitely been worth the wait.
Absolutely, especially because Expo itself had been delayed because of things like the COVID-19 pandemic.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, before I let you go, I wonder if we'll be seeing you on the stage at any point.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Those days are gone. But no, I really like taking a step back and watching the students take centre stage, because they're amazing.
The best leaders are those who've done it before. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Very
really
much.
do appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Chandler is the manager with Expo Young Stars, doing their part to try and help, I guess, the younger generation to step into the breach, as it were, to give themselves the kind of opportunities, many of those opportunities, of course, for the taking here at Expo 2020 Dubai. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ayanda Nyathi at Expo 2020.